Today, we are going to be taking a look at the famous or infamous Walther P38 pistol. The P38, which stands for Pistol 38, was developed by Nazi Germany in 1938 and saw service throughout the war. The reason for producing this pistol was to replace the more expensive and clunky P08 Luger design. The Luger was considered to be outdated and was more expensive to produce at $19.80 per unit, as the P38 only cost $14.08 per unit to produce. The P38 first started production in 1940 by Walther Arms, which bared the Walther Arms logo on the side of the pistol, but was later replaced with the secret code of AC so the Allies could not find the factories that were producing these pistols as easily. Later in the war, the need for more pistols was so great that two more manufacturers started producing these pistols, and that was Mauser and Spreewerk. Mauser was marked by BYF, and Spreewerk was marked with the code of CYQ. During World War II, these three factories produced 1.2 million pistols. After the war, they ceased production and were later readopted in 1957 and were called the P1, which featured an alloy frame and were used up until 2001. But that's enough of the history. Let's take a look at the pistol itself. Here's the pistol itself, weighing in at about 35 ounces. This pistol has a nice weight and feel to it to absorb any recoil. Has nice grooved Bakelite grips right here and here. The grooves really help if your hands are a little bit sweaty. If your hands are a little bit sweaty, so it doesn't slide as much and you can still have a nice firm grip on the pistol. It has nice fixed factory sights on it. They're easy to find. Grips, they sit up pretty high from the pistol itself, unlike some other guns like some Nambus and 1911s. The sights are very easy to find. They are preset for 55 yards from the factory. This is a single double action pistol, so your first shot will be double action. After that, it's going to cycle to slide, and thereafter that, it's going to be single action. It does lock back on the last round. It takes an 8-round single stack magazine for 9mm parabellum round, shooting at about 1200 FPS. It does have a loaded barrel indicator. You see that little pin right there. That's going to protrude out whenever you have one in the chamber, and that's a nice thing so you can physically see if your gun's loaded, and also in like a low light situation you can reach down in your holster and feel and just make sure that your gun is indeed loaded. But all in all, this pistol has a really nice feel to it. Ergonomics are really good. This pistol is credited for being the first lock breech pistol to use a double or single action trigger system. Another cool thing about this firearm is the safety lever also doubles as a decocker. So now you can have one in the chamber, ready to rock. You can have it in your holster and safety off. So that first trigger pull, it's going to be double action, and then after that it's going to be single action, but now you can safely carry it in your holster where you're ready to rock, and it won't go off until that trigger is pulled. Alright, let's take a look at some of the markings. Let me tell you what they mean. Obviously, P38, Pistol 38, is marking on it. Next you will see CYQ, and that is the marking for Spreewerk. And I'm probably mispronouncing that, but it's Spreewerk, Spreewerk. But here is the serial number, 9368. Then you see X after it. The X indicates that it was made in December of 1944. Down below, you see matching serial number there with the X. Then you see a Wehrmacht eagle and swastika with 88, that's the inspector stamp. You got your safety. And that is, F for fire, safe for save. When the safety is engaged, nothing works. You can still operate the slide, but that trigger will not do anything. Then you can see here, we have another eagle with 88, another inspector marking, and then you have your Wehrmacht eagle and swastika there. That's some of the markings on this gun. Let you guys just take a quick look at it. Really close. Spreeworks are considered to be a little of lesser quality because you can still see the mill marks on the metal and the machining and everything compared to other examples of the P38, such as the Mausers and everything. They're made with a much better quality, better filing and finishing of the externals, but you'll find the internals are still highly polished. It didn't slack in that respect, but they're a little bit more crude. But field stripping the P38 is a very easy process. All you have to do, you lock the slide back, take out your magazine, have this little lever here, just swing that all the way over, let that go home, release the hammer, then it should just slide right off like that. Now you have that taken apart. Next, you can simply slide out the barrel, just like that. Now you got it field stripped. Now you can take the firing pin out and other things like that. I'll show you guys some of the internals of this pistol. Has the dual recoil springs there. Anybody who's familiar with any type of Berettas, the Beretta 92 or other pistols, you can see the influence that this pistol had on a lot of the designs that you see in other ones today. So, in reality, the design of this really did withstand the test of time and influence so many firearms today. Reassembly is very easy. All you have to do is reverse the process, sliding that in there. Then you want to push down that. Take your pistol here, take the lower, slide it over. I like to lock it open. Just rotate that back around like so. Put in your mag again. And you're good to go. So that's the P38 pistol. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I hope you learned a little bit. If you want to put any comments down below, I'll try to answer them. And if you enjoyed this video, use that little thing in between your ears called your brain and give it a thumbs up. And I'll catch you guys later. Thank you very much. Bye.